Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful Monday morning here. Could not ask for any better weather. It is already 78 degrees here and sunny. On its way to 92 degrees today and sunny. I guess I'm cool with all that. It is summer, so Lone Star, good morning, sir. Carrying his cold steel again today. Another cold steel again today. You seem like you're a very big cold steel fan. Nothing wrong with that. Hope you're doing well this Monday morning. Pete, hope you're doing well too, sir. So, let's see. The obligatory, what did I carry last night? Well, in my front pocket, I carried a knife that has moved into my top 3 of best action of all knives. I keep thinking there's something wrong with the pivot with this knife, because when I go to close it, it's just like ultra drop shut and hydraulic. So I keep like grabbing the blade and checking to see if it's got blade play, and it's locked up tighter than, you know, insert obligatory reference here. But yeah, I carried that in my front pocket because I'm loving the hollow grind. I'm loving the action, and super smooth action like that gets to me. It gets me in my feelers. So yeah, it has stepped up into probably top 3 of best action. It has action as good as any of the Shirogorov clones I've got from GT. And some of those have some awesome action. Yeah, Fort Knox. There you go. I was going to say a nun in church or something else. I was going to make some kind of adult reference. So yours is much better with the Fort Knox. So I had that in the front pocket. Good morning, William. And I had my Osborne 940 with the Meton Boss scales and the Mandalorian clip on it. I got my Mando clip on it and the Meton Boss scales on my 940. I felt like it was a 940 night, and I love this knife. Great knife. So I had those 2 in my pocket. And then during the night, I got a chance to check out these new little pads that I got yesterday. And these are the ones. Yeah, there you go. Locked up like a bank vault. These are the ones that are made for the Dremel. And I can tell you that these are a lot better to use with a Dremel, because the little attachment that they come with, that they mount on, is a ton lighter than the one that you have to screw the. So the other kind has the screw in. Let's see if I can show you here. So if you're going to use one with a Dremel, I suggest you use the ones I just got yesterday, because these have to mount in this screw on type, and this part is way heavier. All this mechanism is way heavier than this. In fact, way heavier. Let's get an exact comparison here. So these are harder on the Dremel, and these are made for the Dremel. So this one weighs almost 1.5 ounces, and this one weighs 1 ounce. So yeah, 50% heavier which makes a difference when you're spinning it at 10,000 and 15,000 RPMs. But these worked great. I got sidetracked by reading his fact of the day. So yeah, if you want to use it with the Dremel, get these little kits. I'll post a link to it. But what I ended up using this for, oh yeah, somebody else asked me yesterday if I had used the 15,000 grit stuff paste yet, and yes I have, and they asked me how it compared to Flitz, and I'm not sure who that was on the Discord that asked me that, but they said that they looked up Flitz and that it was equivalent to like 10,000 grit, which means that it should be harsher and better than the 15,000 grit, as far as, not better, but should take off material quicker and polish stuff quicker. But I found just the opposite. I found that this Flitz did not take off material and polish it as good as this 15,000 grit did. And that was starting with a fresh titanium scale, so I could really tell. And so what I did last night is I'm trying not to get fingerprints on this, but I took and I mirror polished all the titanium on the sides of these, and the blade, and the clip. So the whole thing is super shiny now, and it doesn't come across as good on camera, but it's not too expensive. It is well worth whatever it costs. I will show you the price of it here momentarily, but I did want to show better pictures of what the scales look like. So that's how shiny the titanium is on both sides. You can see the clip behind the clip shining off of the lock bar relief. Was the hardest part to get into, but I did get it. And then there's the blade and the scales. Did do the back spacer, but I need to finish it up just a little more. I need to hit it all, give it a once over, and you can kind of see it here, how shiny it is all the way up. So lightning anodes should look really good on that polished titanium. So I'm excited about trying that out. Yes, it would work. It would work well on a strop. So let me show you here. Thank y'all. I guess wild is good. 15,000 grit paste. So it comes in a little jar. I didn't type diamond paste. So it's $16 for a jar. They have an 80,000 grit, which I want to get also, to see if that'll really fix it up. But the 15,000 grit is what I started with. $16 for 1.8 ounces. Pretty pricey. I mean, when you get into like 1 micron and half micron, I guess not so. Because here's 1 micron, which says 15,000 grit. and it's only, heck, I don't know, 5 grams compared to 50 grams. So you get 10 times as much for a little over twice the price. So there you go. There's that. Yeah, I can't wait to do a lightning anno on it. It's going to look super cool. The blade looks good. I just wiped it off with this towel to try to keep it clean, and I had gloves on last night, but anyway, it's shiny. Titanium will shine up. I didn't know how shiny you could get it, but anyway, that was a cool project. Let's see, I've got some stuff to talk about this morning. Starting with, well, heck, let's start it off with a laugh. So this is from the subreddit called Crappy Music. I'm not going to play much of this because it is total crappy music. And the post, I believe, says, "My niece thought it was toddlers making music." Yeah, the visuals even add more to it. So there you go. That ought to get your day started off good. He said, wait, here comes the good part. All right, so that was terrifying. So since we got that out of the way, I want to show y'all that there's good news. The Lemifshi duck and duckling are going to be released within 2 or 3 days, and they are both frame locks, which is super cool. And he picked cool models to do with the milling. So they're going to be in 154 cm and M390. So the let me see here. Yeah, the duck is 154 cm starburst, blue hardware, and stonewash. And the duckling is M390 milled and windowed with stonewash. So this is the duckling. And this is the duck with the starburst pattern. And they are both frame locks, as you can see. He is assembling them now. And they should be out within 2 or 3 days. So can't wait to get one of each of those and try them out against the which brings me to another topic. And that is, I got a message from Lemifshi that he said he's releasing this knife soon, and it is a, well, here's the actual quote from him. I got to talking about the I was talking to him about the sound knife, the rattlesnake, the new version he put out, the F10 or whatever, that makes the ding noise. And that's when he mentioned this one. And he said that this one, this is what he said. This one is very successful. The ding sound is very loud. This one is called Cabin, and it's a replica of a handmade knife by an American knife maker. So I tried to do a reverse image search and find out what kind of knife this is, but I can't figure it out. So do any of y'all have a clue what that knife is? Good morning, Waylon. Does anybody have a clue what custom knife that is? Because I don't have a clue. I like the looks of it. And I tried to do a reverse image search on it, and nothing really came up. Yeah, that's about as close as I can get. I mean, I can go like this, and we can see the little triangle pivot, but it's going to get pixelated. And let me see if I do bring it over here to Google and do a Google Lens search with it. See if I find. Yeah, it doesn't find anything except some other little. I mean, it comes up with garbage cheap knives like these. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so when I do a reverse image search, it comes up with these. These four right here, which are pretty wild. Looks like a Brian Brown. Yeah, kinda. He is doing the FSD also, so yeah, I don't know. Like his customs, the Raptor, his blades usually have a little bit more of a harpoon look to them. That one looks more like the Duckling blade. Craig Brown. What's a different? That's definitely not a different. That's Brian Brown. Brian Brown Knives. I don't know what you said about Craig Brown. I went to Brian Brown Knives. Man, I know him and his brother both, like, they also have Brown Knives. Oh, you're talking about this is a different. Oh, now I understand what you're saying. Yeah. but the blade shape looked more like I confused two different things at the same time. I went to Brian Brown's website first to look, and then I said he was making a version of the FSD, and it kind of looks like it, so it could be the other Brown. Good morning, Michael. Yeah, I combined the two, but I went to Brian Brown's first. That hand looks familiar. Well, all right then. Yeah, I don't know what that knife is. So if y'all figure it out, let me know. Let's see, what else did I have here? Oh, and this was a post for Pete because of how much he said he liked the way the Rosie felt because it had that choil. And all four of these knives look like they would be similarly comfortable. So I thought I would share this link just to have a reference to four knives that would be super comfortable. I think this one, the black one, whatever it is, yeah, it's an atom or a, no, it's not an atom. It's a neuron. Is it a neuron? I don't know which model that is. It's not the atom. Bulldog maybe? Yeah, could be a bulldog. But it looks like it's got a plenty big finger choil up there. Those all look comfortable. 20 CV seems to be the blade steel of choice for that shape, except for the Rosie. TRM. Is it a bulldog? Oh, that's what the... Well, dang it. I should have left that picture up. That looks like what that one is. It looks like two... it looks... I don't know. No, I mean, the blade shape, unless they make a... I didn't think they made that blade shape in the Bulldog, but I could be wrong. Morning, TC and Fuchs. I think, let's see. It's definitely not a neutron. I guess it might be blade hole. No, see, it doesn't have a blade hole either. It's not an atom because it's a crossbar lock. The Nerd is a frame lock. Aha! I can just take this image and go over to Google and find out what it is. Alright, Google Lens. Just that knife. It is Shadow River. Shadow River Lock Jet Black. Shadow River. I haven't heard of that one, but that's what it is. It's a Shadow River. Must be an old model. See if They sold it on. There it is. Oh yeah, Riverlock. It's the Shadow. Riverlock. Why is it called a Riverlock? It's weird. Yeah, so the far left one is the other one we said. The whatchamacallit? Bulldog. No? Yeah. Far left one is the Bulldog. And the other one's a Shadow. Alright. Yeah, the Loki. I don't know. There's something about it I didn't like. Probably that blocky handle. And the blade shape. I think it's that big point on the back of it that I didn't like, partially. And I didn't like how the pattern stops. Like, either keep it going or don't put it on there. We'll do it halfway. I was going to buy one of these and bead blast it, but it has the stupid Damascus blade. Because if I bead blasted that, it would look. I like the looks of it better, solid, than with the half pattern. But that was just my choice. I'm sure other people love the look of it. I swear they had one that had this kind of scales on it without the Damascus blade. Maybe somebody else makes one, like a exclusive version or something. Yeah, there it is. That's the one I was going to get and bead blast the blue. Yeah, Concept is doing their thing as of late. I'll tell you who else is doing their thing as of late, and I even told them at Blade Show is Remet. Remet's been kicking ass lately. I like a lot of their new designs. That knife made a super good noise. But they've really been doing their thing as of late. This squirrel is nice too. It's a good price on it too, with the M390 blade, 146. I don't like the lightning anode. I got a purple one too. Yeah, I like the look of that squirrel. But they've been doing their thing as of late. If they keep going the same way. Oh, I found out one more thing I wanted to mention. That fidget knife, the oh my God. The one with the little spinner on the side, we were wondering what that switch was for. And it's to unlock the spinner so it spins freely instead of clicking. Man, I'm having a total brain fart. The one I've showed y'all a bunch. Oh yeah, the Spark EDC. So this guy shows he shows what the switch is, and I don't think it was this video. It wasn't this video, but that little switch unlocks the thing where it spins freely. It clicks, and then it spins freely if you unlock it. He had another post that showed it better. And I guess somebody else posted it because I don't see it on his. It looks too small for me, but I thought there was another post that he showed. Somebody showed. Yeah. Anyway, that's what the little switch does. Alright, something else I wanted to talk about this morning. Yeah, I like the Meteor too. I like the Kestrel too. I don't know, I like a bunch of their new knives. And I don't even mind, for some reason I kind of like the way they're doing the inlays too, and the patterning. It's kind of symmetrical, I guess. It's not all crazy and wild. So I even like some of that. And I'm not normally a fan, but I did order that petrified fish yesterday. Whatever it was. Viper, maybe? But I got it off AliExpress for like $20 cheaper than Amazon. Is it called the Viper? What was it called? I can't see the chat, so I'm having to just... Oh, there it is. So yeah, they had this version for $73. And then you can use a coupon. So I ended up getting that one. Because when I ordered it from Amazon, it was going to take 2 or 3 weeks to get here anyway, so it was coming straight from China. So I went ahead and saved $20 and ordered it off AliExpress. Yeah, the Agile Falcon is definitely a cool knife. We've looked at it before, but I'll look at it again. It's the RT version. It should be pretty close to the top here. It's one of the newer ones they released. It's the Peregrine Falcon. It's the new version of the Peregrine Falcon. That's what you're talking about, right, Pete? The Peregrine Falcon, the new one. So I don't know I don't know what's up with the RT part, because it looks nothing like the first gen Peregrine Falcon, which is kind of weird, because why would they name another knife the Peregrine Falcon when they already had a Peregrine Falcon? I don't like when companies do that. Like, why are you going to make a new version of a knife you've already made but not make it look the same? It looks like a totally different knife. Because the original Peregrine Falcon looks way different. I mean, it's got the same kind of button lock. I mean, I don't know. No, I don't know. I mean, this one is super cool too. I like it. It's got sick action. But I don't know why they named the new one Peregrine Falcon. And then the Kingfisher is super cool too. It's super cool because it has the screwless design, but it doesn't have the sliding scales like the new ones. I don't know where my woodpecker is. It's in a different box, I guess. I think I put it somewhere else. Why is it not with the other ones? I think it's in my Kaiser box for some reason. Oh my God. That Viper, it came out to yeah, but name it something different. I get it if it looked the same, no one would buy it, but if you're going to make it look different, then call it something different. Don't just recycle names. That's stupid. After the coupons and everything, if you don't have to pay sales tax, before sales tax it was $67. Come on, camera. So it was $73.94, and then you can use a $5 code, and then I had to pay almost $7 tax. But even with tax, it came out to $74 with the white blade one. And on Amazon, the same exact knife, I canceled the order. I actually placed the order. It was like $96. I saved $21. And it was going to get here the same time. So, yeah, let's see. Viper. Yeah, anyway, it was $21 difference. Cheaper. And Amazon didn't have them in stock, so they had to get them from China anyway. I found it. I should probably keep all those together. I forgot about this thing. This thing, I don't know. I'm a fan of Devo now, thanks to that one and the other one. What is that? Oh yeah, that's that little. It's that new little Kaiser I got not long ago. Not the white carbon fiber one, TC. You're drunk, buddy. Stop drinking this early. It's $45 on AliExpress for the same version that you're looking at. Look at the price of the carbon fiber, white. Yeah, it's $45 for the regular version. How much is the carbon fiber one on their website? $87. So it's $87 compared to $73. Yeah, it's still cheaper on their AliExpress store because you get free shipping. They're $45 on here and then $73 for the 2 carbon fiber ones. Well, that red carbon fiber's ugly. It's a cool looking little knife though. Can't wait to try it out. Yeah, 87 compared to 673. 74. So 87 to 74. Cold Steel just bought back the Colossus. I can't spell this morning. Wow. That's a knife. Man, it looks ugly open and closed. Huh. I still want to try one of these M1s with the Magna Cut. Cold Steel's website prices are crazy. I've got a 30% code for any GSM product. They wouldn't send me knives to review, but they gave me a 30% code to use, which makes sense because their website prices are crazy compared to their Amazon prices. Like if you look up the polished XL, whatchamacallit, the Espada XL. So they got crazy prices on their website. Yeah, so they got $649 to $293. Oh, that's not the XL. Oh, that is the XL. Yeah. More than double. Pretty wild. S35VN, S35VN. Same handles. Same knife. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Like, why did they even bother selling them on their website? Does anybody even buy them from there? I couldn't imagine paying more than double. That's where I've got all my Cold Steels, was Amazon. I don't think there's many more that I want that I haven't gotten. The last one I really liked was my 3V Recon Scout, maybe? Is that what did I get a 3V Recon Scout? Yeah. This was my last one that I bought that I really like. Super comfortable knife. I got a heck of a deal on it too. That Recon Scout's a nice knife though. That handle is super comfortable. I do want I still want to try one of those Magna Cut. And I love my I'll tell you, man, the Raja is still one of my favorites. Like, I've got the 2 and the 3, and the size of the 3 is super cool. The little one, yeah, the Raja 3 is super handy. The 2 is cool too, but I like my Voyagers. I think all around, I think I would have to say the Voyager's the best. I mean the Voyager XL, sorry. Yeah, that's the crisp blade you're talking about. That's the one I have, the Vaquero. That's what I was talking about the other day. I think I've got those 4. No, I don't have the... I've got the serrated and the non-serrated version of the Vaquero. Then I got the Tanto and the Drop Point, I think. But I don't have that one. Just because I don't want to sharpen that. But they're super comfortable knives. Alright, what else are we going to talk about today? What do y'all want to get into? Oh, one more thing. I'm going to start making me I'm working on starting a custom watch. I'm making a Blade Alchemy watch. So there's the watch dial, and then I think I'm going to go with these these blade type hands. I haven't decided what case I'm going to use, but I liked that picture. He can make any kind of dial I want. So that'll be cool. Tube Surfer posted some cool knives yesterday. That's the only model of the Yangi that I got left to buy. Actually, I got 2 of them, but that's one of them I don't have. I like that 6-leaf too. That Max Ace Balisong is sweet. All those knives are sweet. There's a TC video. Oh yeah, Ed found the gorilla right after the video. We were talking about yesterday. Let's see. I would have done it the other way around. I would have put the Edgerati blade in the Shaman scales. But I wonder if they'll fit. I think he said the lockup or something wasn't right, or the stop pin or something. Uh, yeah, I forgot what knife that is. It's a little Kaiser that I bought. I don't even remember what the model. Oh, it's the Microlith. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, the detent. Yeah, that's what it was. Boy, that's a cute little knife. I got a couple of just random knives in my Kaiser box. Another weird one. Cyberblade. Cybertruck. Boom. So what else are we going to talk about today, fellas? What are y'all expecting this week? I know Pete's expecting a knife today. Possibly. We won't talk about that on video, though. Man, I swear the action on this thing is something else, man. There's very few knives that have this good a closing action without the pivot being loose. This doesn't even have skiffs in it. Surge Rocks sold out. Oh yeah, the new Wii GTC. That's what you're getting in this week? TC? Rooks. I said rocks. Surge Rook. Sever 7. Tell the chick you work with I said hi. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm just kidding about the chick thing. But you know what I mean. Let's go look at the Ron Crow, good morning, sir. What's that new what's the name of that new Wii GTC knife? Can't even think. The Coral. The Coral? Is that what you're getting? Where is it? Coral. Can't even type it right. Let me guess, you got that version. No. Hold on, that's not my real guess. My real guess is you got the I'm torn between that one and that one. I'm gonna guess you got this one, the black and white one. I would have got that one, of course. Which one did you get? The full dress one? I mean, heck, it's only $65 more. Yeah, I would have probably, now that I think about it, I probably would have got that too. Because the price isn't much different. Heck, it's only $35 more than the bronze one. Kickstarter, Laconico, the Gambit. So that definitely hit its goal. And I can't wait to get my my Queen. That reminded me of my Queen's Gambit. wish they had some good pictures of it. All I got's the stupid video. Yeah, I almost got the rook. That one. Almost got the combo. That one and the queen. I just couldn't fathom paying that much for the... That's the one I got. That's what reminded me of it. Pretty knife. Good old Ray lines. I guess if I don't have a picture of it, I could take one real quick. That's about the best I'm going to get on that video. Queen's Gambit. Alright, I got the picture. Anyway, oh yeah, and Surge Knives. That's what else made me think of it, was the rook. The Queen's Gambit thing. Yeah. Do you know which versions he sold, Pete? You're still waiting on your Tarkus and your Buster? I thought you were putting a hold on buying knives for a little while, William. I'm just ribbing you. I know how that goes. I've tried too. Yeah, I need to get Concept to send me something else. They sent me the Tipper and the Eagle Strike, but I'm ready for something new. The Ultim and the Medicine Doctor. All right. So is that the... What is that one? Did he sell them on Instagram or something? Or drop? Did he have a... Did you have to get in on a... I don't know. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I still want to get one of those slips. I've almost bought one on Knife Swap a couple of times. I don't know. I think I want the slip 4. I need to add that to my search, but let's see, Surge Slip. Yeah, that's one of the ones I almost bought. It was only 85 bucks. I think I offered him 80 bucks or something, but somebody beat me to it. Almost bought that one. That was way better than the carbon fiber version. It's a cool looking little slip joint though, I think. Is that the one you have, Pete? The slip 4? I don't know. Brand new in box at table. 2 days ago, slip 3 was listed. Oh, there it is in the middle. I like that slip 3 too. I could have caught it 3 days ago. What did it sell for? I'll take the Pachinko seconds, 11/11. So 3 people were after it. Oh, that's the one I want. Oh, you want? I thought you got one. Yeah, he sold that one for $85 too. That's not bad. I like that little Warncliffe. Two days ago, missed it. If I'd have had my alert up, could have grabbed it. Some slip joints. James Brand Wayland. Tactile bundle. Rosecraft. Yeah, I almost bought this Techno 2 also. That was a great price on it. But I missed that one too. I tried to YOLO it, but somebody beat me. It was $125 or best reasonable offer. I was like, heck yeah. I'll offer him $100. That's a cool little knife too, though. I still need to get a Rosecraft at some point just to have one. I should buy one straight from Traditional Pocket Knives. $59 results. I think I like the Clinch River. I bet the Clinch River is comfortable. I bet it fits the hand good with that forward choil. Yeah, I bet that's a comfortable knife. $55. I should just order one. I don't know why I haven't. I even like that color. You bought 2 at Blade Show, TC? Yeah, I should have gotten one at Blade Show. I agree. Zambezi. Let's see what the Zambezi is. Zambezi. Well, that's a weird. It's got a weird curve on it. I mean, I bet that's comfortable too, though, huh? Wow, look at that finger choil. That's a put-in work knife. That's pretty wild looking. It's thick. It's a thick boy right there. In the middle. Thick in the middle. That's how we like them. Yeah, I guess those ones with the finger choil, it's only that Zambezi and the Clinch River, huh? Button lock. Sold out. Uh-oh. I think I like that one. Wow. It's got the cool logo on it too. Alright. Clinch River. Button. Let's do Clinch River button. And go back to Reddit. Go to knife swap. See if anybody got a Clinch River button lock. Alright, what's sold? Black Hawk aluminum. Now I'm curious about this Spyderco. Alright, it's gone. $1,325 Rockstead that'll chip the tip off your knife. Did y'all see that video, Dutch Bushcraft, where they he chipped his Rockstead knife by cutting the test by the plastic. I gotta show y'all that real quick if y'all haven't seen it. It's so painful. You can see in his eyes how disappointed he is. If y'all haven't seen that video, I totally screwed that up. But man, he was so mad at this. Yeah, you gotta watch we gotta watch this just for a second.
It is a rainy episode, but it is a happy episode.
Oh my God, I've been waiting for this moment, like actually for years. Years.
Yeah.
And the moment is that we're
Yeah, I gotta
unbox
let him hype it up a little bit.
What is it? $3,000 Rockstead folding knives, the most expensive folders in the world.
Not only that, also a €1,600 Rockstead.
Yeah.
So it's around. It's like 4,000. No, it's like 5,000.
It's almost $5,000 worth of Rocksteads, and we want to thank Lamnia because they sold them to us for a good price.
Yeah, so
and that's why we could buy them. Otherwise, we couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
Shall we just go ahead and unbox our dream knives, our new everyday carriers, because we're gonna actually use them?
Yeah, we wanted to have. I mean,
finally. Because we have to film it and it is raining and there is no other moment
Mickey's
of this week.
Is smaller.
Look at that presentation.
And it is small and cutie.
I was wondering why your box is bigger than mine, but look at that presentation. Holy
Look at how small this thing is, man.
And you wanted it small.
Don't you dare open it for the first time.
Vicky, you wanted it small.
Because I want it to look like my pee-pee. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey's is small little knife.
I don't think it's one-handed. Oh my God!
Oh my God! That looks like perfection.
that
looks like perfection,
that
Martin.
Is jewelry. That is bloody jewelry, Mickey.
Oh my God! This is so beautiful.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it. And it comes with a little sheath as well.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and
it's light.
I know. These knives are massively overpriced.
Yeah.
Massively overpriced. I know that.
Massively overpriced.
But they are perfection. When it comes to finish, mirror polish, it's like, Mickey, is a golden ring? Yeah, okay, it has materials worth of it. But like if you buy a sick ring, a sick piece of jewelry, you pay for the craftsmanship, not for the actual materials.
No, because if you give back the materials, if you sell back those materials, your ring is probably 1/10 of the price.
Exactly. So it's like,
Martin.
this is the jewelry on.
So anyway,
it's worth it.
Hey, we have like the big.
So check out what happens.
Yeah, wait.
We'll see his.
Available.
It's new in the DBK shop, and I'm hoping for.
All right, his is a little bigger.
Oh.
That one is much bigger.
It is much bigger and cheaper.
So what am I paying for then?
It's the same steel.
It's the same steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey paid $3,000 and he paid $1,600. Well, they didn't pay that.
Look at that. Look at
that. They paid
wood.
a quarter of that probably.
Look at that bloody wood.
Oh no. Should I have gone for bigger? Is my
no.
question.
I think because you really enjoy like small stuff, you really are good handling the small stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually, I love handling, I love sucking small stuff. What?
You're all about small stuff.
Yeah.
Click. Oh my God. She is a...
Is it a she? Is it officially a she?
I don't know.
I mean, they're definitely overpriced, but they are just like you're talking about when you buy jewelry, you don't pay for the gold weight. You pay for the craftsmanship.
This is the Higo X8.
But check this out. This is what Mickey is super sad. Like,
I remember one happened in a
so they do a sharpness test.
I think
Okay, we've teleported to 1 day later because it's not raining now. It's the situations are a little bit lighter, and I asked my girlfriend, and she really liked this knife. And I have to say, I really love the knife. Yeah, I'm really enthusiastic about it. How sharp are they out of the box, Marty boy?
Yeah, I mean, all knives nowadays come crazy sharp somehow, so it's gotta prove itself, I think. Oh my god! Oh my god, Rockstead!
That is extremely
38.
worrisome.
Rockstead, what did you do? Yeah, but Mickey, your knife is so thin. What?
There's something else extremely worrisome.
Look.
What?
See?
Like.
Godverdomme. Het is echt weer zo kut van Rockstead. See, this is why you do never pay more than 2,000 euros for a knife like this. This is so thin. Look at this. This is plastic. Plastic. This is plastic. I turned it a little like this. Yeah. And it cost a microchip.
Oh no.
It cost a microchip, Marty boy. Look at that. Can you see that?
Wait.
So this might be the first time in the existence of this channel.
I mean, that
I appear on camera feeling this way. But I feel like genuinely very unhappy and very disappointed and sad.
I mean, he's sad. You can really tell.
We spent our hard-earned money that we get also because of our viewers on this knife, because we thought we'd make a nice review. And yeah, of course we knew that these knives are very overpriced, but it's a prestige item, and we thought, okay, cool, but if it's good, it's good, you know? And then
I mean, he's really sad. He's pissed off.
But it's bad. And I feel really terrible about it. I feel terrible about it because I know that my big Rockstead had chips in the tip because of feather sticks. This one now has chips or a chip on the exact same spot because of plastic. It is terrible. I want these knives to be legendary and I don't want to destroy a company, but the way it looks right now, if you do normal tasks with this knife, it will damage and you cannot sharpen it yourself. So I feel really sad about that. I feel really sad about it because more than anybody watching, I know for sure I want to like these knives more than anybody. So I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know if this is gonna
I feel bad for him. Like you can really feel like he's really feeling that. Yeah, Pete. I mean, I feel sorry for him. I'm not laughing. I think he was totally honest about it. Like he wants to love them, but I like the fact he said that he want to destroy a company. But man, like you got to be honest about stuff like that.
Into the video, but this is the way I'm feeling right now, and I feel really bad about it. Yeah. So negative Nancy, again, Miggy.
This was spoken from the heart, Miggy.
Yeah. Yeah, this felt real bad. Felt like the only thing we could do now is send the knife back to Japan, but I couldn't bear this thought, and Martin and I agreed that I had to sharpen it myself and give it a shot. So again, 1 day later, ill and nervous, I started sharpening. So I'm actually doing this. Here we go. Only diamond stone, 800 grit. Oh, that feels bad.
Well, you got to be careful with that mirror polish.
About 15 minutes on the 800 stone. Yeah. It's out. 15 minutes. I thought this would take hours. The last stone.
He didn't give up though. That's a lesson we can all take. Like, I appreciate that. He wanted to fix it, and he fixed it.
Okay, so this is the first try. Pretty good. But a few scratches. I would say 95% of what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the result. Now we need to make Make a dedicated episode about these knives to see if they are sturdier than before. Now back.
Yeah. So I'm proud of him for putting the edge back on it. Yeah. But man, that sucks. God, what an overpriced knife to be that thin and break. I would be so hot. There wouldn't be no consoling me. I would not have been sad like he is. I would have been generally mad. He's a better man than me. I would have lost my mind if a piece of plastic from a sharpness tester chipped my blade that I just paid 2,600 euro for, or whatever he paid. I mean, he probably paid 1,300 or 1,200 or something, but still, crazy. That's why I buy clones. That's why I got this Rosie. Because if this one chipped, I would care less. All right, TC, I'll let you know about the Lamia. Yeah, I can't wait to lightning anno this polished tie. It's a fingerprint magnet for sure right now. Yeah, I would too, Waylon. That's why I got this one right here. I'd rather have this one than that crazy. I bet this one wouldn't break in a sharpness tester. Pete, one thing that surprised me is how little time I've put into it. Like, I think that's the part that impressed me the most about these polishing wheels, is because I literally, like, I mirror polished a blade on another knife, on a little Duratec Amazon knife, and I spent an hour and a half or 2 hours, like, hand sanding it, going up grits, and I've literally put like 15 minutes into this knife, like maybe 20 minutes on the blade and the scales, like 20 minutes total probably, which is pretty wild. An hour and a half for just a blade, and I've done this whole knife in like 20 minutes. So these little things are definite time savers. Yeah, pretty wild. Yeah, and another thing I was super surprised about, so when I did the hand mirror polish, I went all the way up from like starting at 200 grit, then 400 grit, then 600 grit, then 1,000 grit, then 1,500 grit, then 2,000 grit. And every time I would leave little scratches sometimes, and I'd have to go back to the lower grit to get those scratches out. And with this, all I did was use one paste. Like, I didn't go up any kind of steps. I didn't do anything. I just used straight this, and it went straight from stone washed to mirror polished after about 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah, this is the way to go. I'm glad the guy on the video told me, you know, because I've got these other, I've got the little Dremel, I've got a lot of little polishing things. So I've got like this size ones. These are nylon brushes made to get into crevices and stuff, to polish stuff. But I've got the little cotton ones that he had in the background on his video. Oh, these right here. I've got these. And so I used these one time and it didn't. So these right here worked okay. They're made for Dremels and they're cotton, but they didn't cover enough surface area. So these are way better. The 2-inch ones. are way better than these little ones. But I've got polishing. I've got all kinds of these polishing things. And I've tried them all, but I can genuinely say this is the ticket. And these new ones where it was spongy, I could flatten it out on the blade and the scales and get it to be even. It didn't leave any kind of like uneven marks. No kind of like no scratches, no nothing. And after I go over it a little bit longer, like it'll be perfect. And I'm not a super big fan of like polished blades. Like I'm not gonna like polish all my blades now, but I wanted to know if I could do it in a decent amount of time in case somebody wanted me to do it for them, or I just like knowing what I'm capable of even if I don't do it all the time. And I'm sure there's some people that would love a fully mirror polished rosy clone. I could probably sell it for more money than I could just a regular one, because like Pete said, there's been time gone into it. But anyway, it is what it is. This is another knife I need to carry again. I carried it for a couple of days and really liked it. And then it went into the box of death along beside this one. Two Kubi OEM knives. Wait, this one might not, Devo might not be Kubi. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, I don't think they use Kubi, do they? Devo? They use like Bestech or somebody, or now I gotta pull those out to have room for all four of my. Oh no, I don't. I gotta put all my remettes together in the box though. Alright. Well, what else we're gonna talk about today? It's Kubi. Oh, Devo switches. Yeah, I thought, I don't know, yeah. Three more awesome Kubi knives. Like, Kubi's doing their thing, man. I don't care who you are. If you talk trash about Kubi, you've not had a Kubi. Because all three of these Bridgeports have superb action. All the Devos I've got so far that I guess were OEM'd by Kubi have supreme action. They're perfect. Lock up, build quality, everything about them. Like, great knives. Yeah, Kubi's doing their thing. I can't wait to get that that Geo knife. Oh, Pete, here's my Glideman that you asked about. It lives in the case next to the other one, the other FerraMonster. But that Glideman, it's too much like a couple of other knives I've got, same style. But I love it. It's got that super comfortable forward choil too. And it's got your blade shape. that you like. So and I mean, it's a great knife. I paid for this one, and they sent me this one free. So I guess I can't complain about either one. But screw them right now. Not on good terms with FerraMonster. Psyop, great knife. Oh yeah, forgot about that one too. It's that Wii with the terrible action. Well, guys, y'all got to give me something to talk about, or I'm going to end this one up. It's Monday, and I'm kind of hungry this morning. What else y'all want to talk about this morning? I need to get some of that. What's that wax stuff that people put on their blades when they store them? Yeah, I just talked about those a couple of days ago on stream, Pete. About how great I thought they were. And how they don't get as much recognition as I think they should get, but I guess they do. They just kind of ran their course because everybody was on top of them big time. But yeah, I just showed and talked about them like 2 days ago. Wicked Wax? Yeah. I need to get some of that stuff. But yeah, I busted these out and talked about Frag Pattern the other day and how they were both, just like 2 days ago, how they were both great knives with M390. Yeah, the Nimble and the Relative are both awesome. And the Fuller on this one makes it super fidgety. I mean, these knives are super fidgety anyway because they got all the different ways to open them. If you want to get one of these, Pete, you need to get the one I got. The Beckerton Dinosaur with real M390. Action on this thing is sick. Like, it just drops. Great sound. Look at that blade though. You don't have to do nothing. Super cool knives. That's what this is. This is a Relative relative frame lock. What'd you think it was? A liner lock? Definitely a frame lock. Yeah, the clip point, I mean, it's got the same fuller. All he did was cut off a little circle here. I wonder if, yeah, I mean, all they did was cut off the front clip point. You could do that with a grinder. The actual blade edge is the same. It might curve up a little more, but the let's see. So they've got the clip point version, Pete. Check it out. They got the clip point version. There you go. There's the clip point. It's even got your black blade that you like. It's got real M390. See you tomorrow, Ron. Yeah, 127 bucks, Pete. That's all you need right there. They've got the regular color blade too, if you want it. Yeah, and that is DLC. That's not PVD. It's DLC. As you see on the screen right there where it says DLC version. That's the black stonewash, but that is the DLC. That's the DLC A version. That's the black A version. DLC, DLC, no, DLC, DLC, black and black. And the silver on silver. I guess other people like the clip point too, because it's all they're selling now. Yep. DLC. And the Beckerton versions, they're real M390. They're awesome knives. I think I might order one of these right here. I'm definitely going to add it to cart. Because I like that. I like the scale pattern. And it'd be cool to have one of each blade type. Can't beat it for 127 bucks though. DLC and see what else they got going on nowadays. I hadn't checked their store in a while. The Overlord Dinosaur. 8015 titanium. I heard that's a good knife too. Their titanium version. The titanium one is a little more expensive. 63 bucks. What is that one? Huh. Looks like a nice made knife too. Beckerton does their thing. They've been around a while. There's the dinosaur. There's the Venom harpoon. Oh yeah, Kevin John releasing a new knife, which is cool to see. There's a new Venom. Let's see if I can find that. So I forgot what it's called. Somebody posted it though. Kevin John, let's see. There's the Fireball Blade Show edition. I should have grabbed one of those while I was there. I would have had to run though. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Waka. I talked to him today. He said he hasn't started making it yet. But that's going to be the next one. Maybe I don't remember where that post was. Let's see. New Kevin John. Yeah, it must have been in a different a subreddit. I swear it was I swear I saw it. New KJ? Yeah, here it is. So Kevin John is releasing a new one, a new Venom called the Battle Axe. It's cool to see him still releasing some knives since he works at CKF, or them still releasing a knife. Not a him. What was it called? The Battle Axe. There it is. Pretty cool looking knife. What, well, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Pretty pricey. But man, his knives are nice. I mean, it's basically a CKF knife for $350 instead of $700. Oh, Mitchell, you posted it in Pocket Check? Yeah, I forgot. I showed that the other day. I showed your post, and I forgot that's what that was. Yeah, so that's the DLC one. Yeah, Pete, it's in the Discord. It hasn't scratched. That's cool. I forgot you posted it. Thanks for reminding me. Dang it. I think I am going to order one of that blade shape. Yeah, anything with a shine to it smears a lot. Another weird knife. I love drop points. Drop point's my favorite blade shape. I don't like clip points. They look weird to me. I mean, they're okay. They're probably like they're probably my second favorite. I need to put that in my clone case, but I don't have room. Yeah, I do. I can make room. Those need to be side by side. Since I got both milling patterns. I got to redo this one. The ano on it. It's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know, Mitchell, have you done a scratch test? Have you taken a key to it? Big boys. Big boys toys. Those things are pretty big knives. Quite a bit different. I like that golf putter pattern. Man, that's a heck of a knife. Is that my M390 one? Yeah. That's the one with the bearings in it. I mean, the new washers. Actually, no, this thing's sick too. I love the acoustics of some knives. That one sounds good. I still got to redo this one too. Oh, this is a perfect knife for my new polishing thing. Because I did a lightning ano on this insert and it turned out terrible. See how it looks? So, and getting down in those grooves sucks with sandpaper. So I'm going to try to polish that out with one of these discs, or maybe even these nylon ones. These nylon ones are supposed to be perfect for that, down in grooves. So I'm going to try some of this new compound to get lightning ano off of this stupid insert on this knife. I don't know why I thought lightning ano would look good on that, but I'm gonna sand them down and then ano them a cool color, I guess, for the arcade Flytanium. Oh yeah, I could just bead blast it, duh. Yeah, thanks, Pete. I've gotten new tools since I messed with this one last. I didn't even think about bead blasting it. I'm gonna go do that right now. I mean, not right now, but right after the video. It'll only take me 5 minutes. Why can't I get the screwdriver in there? That's what she said. Yeah, Pete. I need you around more often when I say stupid things like sand it with nylon. I could just bead blast it. Is that going to pop off without taking it apart? Hopefully. Yes. It took the metal off the Allen wrench, but it did make a little mark. Yeah, I'm going to bead blast them inside and out. Look at the lightning pattern on the inside. It looks better on the inside than it does on the outside, but it still didn't. I think it's low quality titanium, so it didn't take the lightning very good. Oh yeah, they definitely use real DLC, Pete. Way of Knife, my DLC Tucson, it's super cheap to do DLC now. Way of Knife, like, you can get any knife done Way of Knife for pretty cheap. Let's see what they charge for their service. Let's see. DLC. $35. No, okay. Standard blade. Blade finish. Stock finish as is, glass satin blasted or matte blasted. $35. Pretty crazy. He says he thinks it left a slight mark. which means it didn't leave a bad one if he thinks it left a mark. Yeah, $35. I mean, it's DLC. Now, how good a DLC is two different things. Oh, it came off? So it didn't leave a scratch. That's awesome. How many screws are getting 2? What if you don't want any screws coated? Standard blade. How many screws are getting coated? Required, none. Why is their menu acting weird? Yeah, $35 to do a blade. That's pretty wild. That's super cheap. So how much is the whole knife? Two scales or liners. Hold on. Their drop down menu is messed up. Let me refresh the page and start over. Maybe it'll act right. Their script on here is screwy. Alright. 2 scales is $50 and the blade is $35. So $85 to do that TS 195 I got. Oh, large blade, $75. Well, what is a large blade or a standard blade? Read details. Standard blades up to 5 inches length and 2 inches wide. Oh, wow. Large blades, 5 to 8 inches. So standard blade would be any folding knife. Well, that's cool to know. There's the matte blast. Let's see what the... Well, they don't have a picture of the... Yeah, this web page is screwed up. Matte blasted DLC. Why is their pictures not working? Yeah, their scripting is really screwed up on this page. It takes forever to respond. See, it says, this page is slowing down Firefox to speed up your browser. There's you a cool pattern, Pete. Look at that giant erect flipper. Cool pattern, though. Well, all right, guys. I think I'm going to end this one off. I'm hungry. Don't have much more knife to talk about this morning. Y'all haven't given me any more ideas, so I'm going to end this one off and do it again tomorrow. been cool finding all those different knives. That Rosecraft, I think I'm going to get one of those Clinch River. I'm definitely going to add it to my knife swap list. I'd like to find one of those button locks, but we'll see what pops up. I better add it now before I forget. Clinch River. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I went into work last night, and the girl that was working before me, before my shift, the desk clerk was having a stroke or something, and I had to call the ambulance, and she's in the hospital and still doesn't know what's going on. I don't know much more about it. I haven't called and checked, but it was pretty wild to walk into work to last night. She wasn't making hardly any sense, and she was doing some crazy stuff, I noticed. And so I asked her what was going on, and she couldn't respond well, and I ended up having to call the ambulance. So that was pretty wild. Yeah, I did save her, I guess. She was trying to get in her car. She wanted to get in her car, and she just kept saying she was sick. And I was like, no, there's something more than being sick going on. And so yeah, there's something neurologically going on. I don't know yet if it's a stroke or what. But she was wanting to get in her car, and she couldn't find her keys, and I made her stay in the lobby while I called the ambulance, and they showed up and took her for sure, because she wasn't right. She's a 50-year-old lady, and yeah, I was thinking it was either could have been blood sugar, but she wasn't making sense. She couldn't, at the very end there, she couldn't hardly even talk. She made the motion for keys, like she held her hand out and turned her hand like she was holding a key. She was wanting me to help her find her keys, and luckily she couldn't find them to get in her car. Could have been a lot worse, but she is awake. I just heard, I got a message that's saying that she's still not right. Something's still not right, so y'all keep her in your thoughts. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Sorry to give you a little bummer story, but I guess it was a good story because nothing really serious happened yet. But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a great Monday. Start your week out great. And the rest of it will go downhill. And see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace.